All right, first things first. Earlier this week, the news broke, and it's kind of made its rounds at this point, but Raheem Mostert, San Francisco 49ers running back, has requested a trade due to what he believes is their maybe inability or unwillingness to negotiate what he believes is a reasonable deal for him. I think he's between $2 and $3 million he's due this year. I think he doesn't even want that much. He just wants to be the highest paid running back on the team, which I think is Tevin Coleman at about 4.5 this year. Things have broken down, and they have at least formally requested a trade. What does this do for you in terms of viewing the 49ers backfield? Does this change anything for you? And how are you guys viewing Raheem Mostert and the other backs this for the 2020 season? Aaron, why don't you kick us off?
Get him out of here. I'm so excited for Raheem Mostert to be out of San Francisco.
Oh, you shut your mouth.
I mean, I'm entirely selfishly, because I picked up JaMychal Hasty, and I feel like the best running back in San Francisco is not always the running back that gets you the points for fantasy. It's usually the running back you didn't see coming. So I picked up JaMychal Hasty thinking this will be the next nobody to be somebody in San Francisco. And Tevin Coleman's going to get carries, but has he stayed healthy? Is Jerick McKinnon even still alive? Does he still communicate with the team? Nobody knows. He's just walking around in different sized walking boots, probably. We don't know if he's ever going to be healthy or stay healthy. And I just want him gone. I just want to see things get shook up a little bit. So I'm for it.
You're going to be so disappointed when Salvon Ahmed takes over that backfield.
Am I?
Again,
get out of here.
I grabbed Ahmed in that league, so I'm actively competing against it. Although he had a terrible combine, I do admit that. But I've been watching tape and film on them, and I'm really surprised that you're on the Hasty bandwagon, because I think Ahmed looks a lot more fluid on the field than Hasty does.
I looked him up when I saw you picked him up, and I'm like, so let's look at this guy. And I don't think he's got enough burst. I think Hasty has a little more burst. And
Hasty's comp on Player Profiler is Fozzie Whitaker.
Cool.
Hey, man.
Who wants to be Fozzie?
Fozzie Whitaker may have been okay in the 49ers system. You never know.
Look, guys,
Ahmed's at least compared to Andre Ellington.
You guys are jumping over two other paid running backs.
They don't matter.
They do matter. Actually, three if you include.
They were
Jeff
outplayed by
Jerick McKinnon and Tevin Coleman, and who was, as I'll say this, is still the best running back on the team. I think Raheem Mostert's not asking for too much money. Even if they don't give him what he wants, they don't have to trade Raheem Mostert. And I think there's every reason to believe that there's a very good possibility he's still the starting running back for the Niners at the beginning of the season. Jason, what do you have to say about that?
He's probably going to be.
I think if you're Raheem Mostert, way down deep inside you want to stay in San Francisco.
I agree.
You want to be in you don't want to go start in another system right now.
Not at 28.
On the other hand, if you're Kyle Shanahan and you run your system anything like your father did, you're going to make any running back very good, because you start with an offensive line. And so, fantasy, and we're talking fantasy here. So there may not be one that's going to come out and just be crazy amazing, but I think Raheem Mostert of any of those could be that one. Could be that Terrell Davis. I mean, and again, I'm talking from Denver here, thinking back to Mike Shanahan, but Kyle runs a similar offense, and he'll ride guys for 2 or 3 years, and then boom, they're gone. And if Mostert's going to do it, now's the time.
Yeah, I love Mostert this year, and I'm excited to see what they do in San Francisco. Matt, I didn't want to cut you off here. I was going to move us on, but do you have any other thoughts on that?
I just silly rookie running back spat that Aaron and I are having aside. If Raheem Mostert is there, absolutely giddy up. Like that, I want him and no one else in that backfield, honestly.
Why aren't we talking about Jeff Wilson, the other center?
No, if you want more info on Raheem Mostert, go back and listen to our Sonnets and Serenades episode from a couple of weeks ago, and I sang all about my love for Raheem Mostert. And Raheem, I still love you. So